Welcome, Mage. I'm Rhino, and today we're going to be making a Teysa commander deck.
So now we don't know exactly what we're going to do, but we did take a moment to load up a bunch of cards in here. So let's see. I wonder if I can let's make that 2 columns. See if that fits a little better there. Yeah, that works better. And yeah, we can't really go any longer, can we?
Yeah.
So, all right. Yeah, what we're using right now is we're using Architect. And why don't you tell what Teysa does and what you're thinking of commander-wise? What's the theme of the deck going to be?
The theme of the
Well,
deck.
go over Teysa first.
Okay, what Teysa Opulent Oligarch is she has Death Touch, and at the beginning of your end step, investigate for each opponent who lost life this turn. Whenever a clue you control went into a graveyard from the battlefield, create a 1/1 when flying black and white in the spirit.
Okay, so that sounds good. I mean, you've got the ability to make some creatures, and then you've got some life loss. Teysa also has Death Touch, so there's that.
Which is nice.
And let's see, what else can we think of here? I suppose that would be about it. So what is the theme that you're going for with your deck idea?
Probably clues.
Clues? Really? That's not what we loaded up.
Well, yeah, life lost.
Yeah, life gain, life loss.
Okay.
So now we loaded up a whole bunch of cards here. We got 162 cards, and we just kind of randomly went through and kind of shot out a bunch of cards. Of course, there's not enough land in this deck for what we've got, so we're going to have to look at the land specifically. There's some cards like this legendary artifact. It's really not a land.
Sacrifice another artifact or creature. Draw a card. Invade it.
Yeah. So we definitely need to put in some plains. And swamps. Now, what we're going to do is currently it's showing 20 land. So we want that land to be up to 38 to start off with. So we will go take that up to about 8 swamps. And that will give us 34. We need more than that. We'll do 10 and 10. All right. So that gives us 38. So while we are working on this, we will have those lands there holding up space so we can get rid of 82 cards. So part of this will also be what cards we actually have. So, um, oh, hey, quick random question. If a deck consistently goes infinite for infinite mana on turn 6 or 7 with no interaction and can often win a game in the turn with no interaction, what power level is it? Um,
Well, uh, there's no such thing as infinite.
yeah, there's no such thing as infinite. I know what you mean. Uh, yeah, but can keep going and going and going and going. Because if it technically goes infinite, then everything becomes a stalemate. So, uh, but you're talking about something that has a combo that goes off consistently on turn 6 or 7. Um, that is definitely based off of uh, the more well-known power levels. You know, 1 to 10 based off of the command zone. I would say it's at least an 8. It might even be upwards of competitive EDH, just depending on how it does it. Um, what do you think, Rhino?
Mm, wait, so
So it goes infinite, quote unquote infinite. It goes off on turn 6 or 7 with no interaction from anybody else. Um, so it would be kind of like our budget deck of Coal Forge Master. If you could get that to be consistent on turn 6 or 7, it doesn't matter if anybody interacts with you or not. You can just go pound, 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 pound. Everybody's dead.
yeah,
So, uh, yeah. Now, I look at basic precons as being kind of around power level 3. Um, some of them are pushing a little better, but because of the mana base, they're kind of stuck around power level 3. Um, a good tuned deck is at least a power level 6. Um, and now, if it's got a really good mana base, it's probably a 7. Um, but when you're talking about combos that, I'm playing the game by myself and I'm not interacting with anybody, which is not the spirit of Commander, really.
yeah.
Um, I would I would say that, yeah, those are getting close to the competitive EDH level. Um, you know, definitely above a 7. Hopefully that answers your question, basketball addict. Okay, so getting back to us. Well, we want to make
Yeah.
this a tuned deck. And in order to make a tuned deck, you want to have one major um, theme, and we're going to do life gain with our theme here. The alternate to that, of course, is life loss of your opponents. And then ways of making your deck a little better prepared, add in some death touch. Now, we are definitely on the budget mode. Yes, we have the expensive cards. We have the dual lands. We have most everything that we can do, and we have the ability to get any card that we want because, well, our card broker owes us quite a lot. So we could get whatever card we want. However, we choose to make our decks cost less than a precon and end up being more powerful than a precon.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, We are going to look at, let's see, we got 59 creatures. We got to knock that down a lot. The artifacts,
Generally, you want to have.
yeah. Now, Soul Ring, I don't think we put a Soul Ring in here.
No, I didn't.
Oh, no, we did. We did. Okay.
Really?
Yeah,
Right.
because we have some Soul Rings. But a Soul Ring, all depending on which version, is like $2. And that gets to be a little bit expensive. So what we're going to do is we are going to start getting some cards together. And actually, I wonder if I can pull up an overhead. Boink. All right, there's the overhead of your. All right, that is not overhead. I don't know what that is. All right, we're going to move this around a little bit, and so we will put that there so we can take a look at
The cards we can get out.
the cards we get out. How's that?
That's
All right.
pretty good.
So we have currently just the one Teysa Opulent Oligarch. Now there's a couple things that we could do. We could get our thing of rares and go through the rares. Now the neat thing about Architect here is you can group by all sorts of different things, including rarity. And so there on this side is all of our all the rares. So there is 34 rares.
I think you might want to look merge.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do is I'll get out the rare. Got one here and got another one here. Okay. So this is in alphabetical order. Let's go down the white.
Armed with proof.
Okay, where's I got to see, I'm getting old, the glasses. Yeah, armed with proof. So that is definitely, that's very recent. And okay, what's the next one down?
Assemble the players.
Assemble the players. Yeah, if we have that, that would be in that pile there. Because that's the more recent cards. All right, I will look for Austere Command. I know we have it. It's probably in another deck. Yep. We'll mark that as don't have. All right, I'm going to look for Blind Obedience. We have Bygone Bishop, but You also need to look for case.
I haven't. I'm finished looking. Oh.
Merchant of Truth. What?
Kind of.
Okay. Kaya's Spirit's Justice. Okay. We definitely have that. Was that the one that we wanted?
Pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay, so we definitely have this one. Yay. Yo, been a while. LOL, my PC mess up and I just got it fixed today. Cool. Thanks for popping in. So, we're building a deck based off of Teysa Opulent Oligarch. And we're just we threw in a bunch of cards that we thought we could use, and now we're trying to find what we've got. We're going through the rares right now, which is the easiest, yet sometimes the most difficult.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
We don't have Bygone Bishop.
Well, we do have one, but it's in another deck somewhere. So we don't have one that we can use right now. Yeah. It's like I know we have like Welcoming Vampire somewhere.
Yeah.
But apparently we don't have any right here. All right. Oh, I need to look through the black as well. While we're here. Getting ahead of myself, I suppose. So Crypt Ghast. Damnable Pact. See our wife. Now, a lot of these cards, we put them in because we knew we had them somewhere, or we could get them. Doesn't mean that we have them available for this deck right this minute. Nope. Yeah, the Homicide Investigator. Marionette Master. I know we've got one. But Marionette Master. Yay, we got one. All right.
I knew we have one.
Okay. Which version is that? That's the Kaladesh? Okay. We will go ahead and change this over to Kaladesh version. All right. Well, that's a total of 3 cards. Monumental Corruption. Massacre Girl might be fun.
Yeah, I saw that in this here.
Okay. Well, let's
Let's go.
let's go with what we've got so far. Okay. So monumental corruption.
It's not here. I searched it.
Okay. And there's mutilate, and then that goes on. Outrageous robbery. That would be in that pile if we have it.
Wait, which card?
Outrageous robbery. Pontiff of Blight. Okay. Let's see here. Pontiff of Blight. We have all right. One that we have is the Commander 2014 version. And okay, we have that one. Triskaidekaphobia. Now we got that. Yes. That's on another deck.
The massacred girl in here. We do have an outrageous robbery, but it's foil.
Oh, well, yeah, that's fine. I mean, we've got one.
At least we have it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm looking for Triskaidekaphobia.
Oh,
there's True Perdition. We don't have Triskaidekaphobia in here, in this thing. Okay. Let's move this box out of the way. Now, unfortunately, we have lots of cards that still need to be sorted, which is pretty normal for everyone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Pull out white cards there.
Okay. Wait. Wait.
All right. So I've got our unsorted whites here. Sun Titan. Here's a farewell. Okay.
Okay, that's all the
whites. All right, I'm going to put those in here in our unsorted rares. All right. I want to go through and grab blues. Yeah, blues. Well, just sort them out by color.
Okay. Does breeding pool go underneath?
Oh, no, if it's a land, put it in the land pot. Sangromancer would be nice. Hey, y'all want to see a beta demonic tutor? uh, yes, that's an unsorted at the moment. uh, let's see, Lord Skitterings. Let's see. So yeah, this is why I say we have no problem. That's a Grim Tutor, an Opposition Agent, Profane Tutor. We have no problem making really powerful decks. We just choose to do budget decks. It's a lot more fun. And it's a lot of fun when you can take out somebody's super powerful deck with your $14 deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another Massacre Girl.
How many Massacre Girls do we have?
Yeah, we've got like 6 or so. Not that we wanted that many, we just ended up with that many. I think we ended up, there was one set, you ended up opening 3 separate packs and all 3 of them had Massacre Girl in it. Okay. Colorless. There it goes here. Okay.
And then Massacre Girl.
Woohoo. Oh well, this is Massacre Girl Known Killer. That's slightly different than the regular Massacre Girl.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
There we go.
Okay. Well, let's get these up out of the way. reds, greens. All right. So now let's take a look at our you can look at colorless or multicolored. Death Grasp. Okay. This is our unsorted multicolored. I will look through the alphabetized ones.
I just cut to Teysa.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's yeah. That's Teysa Envoy of Ghosts. We have that. But yeah, and we're looking for Kaya's Wrath, Death Grasp.
Do we want this one? Kaya.
Intangible Slayer. I don't know. Yeah, I mean we could potentially do that. I'll set it here on my side, then we can add it. I do not have Death Grasp here in my pile. So the next would be Silver Quill Command. All right, now gotta get past the Siege Rhinos. Got a ton of those. Silver Quill Command. Okay. Let's see if we can find a Teysa Karlov. Teysa Orzhov Scion. Treacherous Greed. Okay. We have no tape. No, none of the Teysas here. Okay, Matt. All right. Treacherous Greed. Treacherous Greed. No Treacherous Greed here. And yeah, Warnog Riders Chaplain. So why did we put that in the list? Pretty certain we don't even have that. I don't even know what sets it's from. And yeah. Surprised we didn't have a welcoming vampire. Okay. A lot to look through, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And no.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get these put in here. All right. So as far as rare colorless goes, we don't have that many here. We've got Trading Post, Inspiring Statuary. Oh, I'm pretty certain we got one of those.
Yeah.
Oh
man. No.
Age. Inspiring Statuary. Okay. Now that's the Ether Revolt one, right?
Yeah.
Ether Revolt. And we will change it to yeah. All right. The other thing we're looking for is Trading Post.
Trading Post.
Trading Post. And this is Brothers War. All right, let's see. NOPQRS. Okay. We do not have it in sorted. Got the unsorted ones here. Things like Mirage Mirror, Basilisk Collar, Mind's Eye, Lodestone, more Basilisk Collars, Sky Siren, another Inspiring Statuary. All right. Okay. Sort of Meek. Victory Chimes. Let's go ahead. Caged Sun. Sun Forgers. Okay, sort of mentioned. All right. So that is not one that we have. All right. So what Orzhov lands do you have in there?
Orzhov.
Yeah. We are looking for Caves of Colas, Concealed Courtyard.
Got a shambling vent.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we need a shambling vent.
And that's all.
Okay. Now I know we have these, but they're definitely another decks. Let's see. Isolated Chapel. Irrigated. Isolated Chapel.
Boom.
We have that one.
Guy's Wrath.
Well, we don't have it any place where we can easily get to it at the moment. Temple of Silence.
Mm.
Temple of Misery. Temple of Plenty. Temple of Silence. All right. Okay. So, what we generally do after we go through all of our rares.
Yeah, like these rares.
Yeah.
Those are.
Yeah, I don't have an unsorted land pile rare. Now, granted, we do still have some other rares floating around in other places. Not many. Okay, let's get this out of the way. So what we've got to do now, this is something that I wish Archidect could do, and that is go through and hit a bunch of these and say put them in the maybe board. But you got to go through and you got to do them one by one manually. And now with the maybe board, we have to scroll way down here. Add the maybe board, boom. And unfortunately, when you do that, the next card in the list is not the next card, the card that you had. So what this will do is it will take it out of our main list and put it into the maybe board. Duh. Yeah, that's not overly difficult. It's just a slow process. But I suppose if you build decks a different way than we do, that, we throw in a bunch of cards, all of our different ideas all at once. And, and then we figure out what we have. I'm not going to do the lands yet because we got another box that might have them in it.
Yeah, I couldn't find the dynamic or yeah, that card.
And as we get our cards better and better sorted, then it'll be easier to figure out what we've got. Plus, as we're doing this, we can potentially take all of our decks that we have been adding and load them into a collection on the website here. And then it will tell us where in our collection that card is.
Mhm.
And then you can decide if you want to pull it out of another deck or not. Scavenger grounds. We didn't look for scavenger grounds, did we?
No, we didn't.
And that is a card I'm pretty certain we have. That would be this box here, I think. Or scavenger grounds. So the neat thing about scavenger grounds is it's a way of taking care of other people's graveyards. So if somebody's relying on their graveyard, yeah, they won't be. Because you can blow that up at any time. Yeah, I suppose it's not too bad. Now, we do know where our Teysas are.
Yes.
They're in another Teysa deck.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe board category. Welcoming Vampire.
What does Welcoming Vampire do?
It's a 3-drop, 2/3 with flying. Whenever one or more other creatures with power 2 or less enter the battlefield under your control, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. So get you an extra card draw.
Okay.
So it's nice, but it's not overpowered. That's why it's, a 69-cent card.
Yeah.
So that really fits our budget mode. Okay. Pretty certain. Yeah. We'll add this to maybe board. Herald of Anguish. Did we not look for that?
No, we didn't.
Not be in. G. Tutor. Hooded. Hero's Downfall. There's a Herald of Torment, but no Herald of Anguish.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Add to maybe board. Twilight Prophet.
I think we have it.
Well,
I don't know what she does, but
yeah. And add to maybe board. I don't know what's up with this. Now, Kaya Intangible Slayer. Let's find out if For one, if it even fits our
theme.
well, it fits our theme, but does it fit our budget? Intangible Slayer. All right, that would be. Oops. Why didn't that go into the maybe board? Okay. Did not go in. All right.
Okay.
The 43-cent card. So that will fit our theme here. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this open to 3. And now think on, yeah, and that shows up a little better there. All right. Okay, so let's see here. Now what we can do, that is a have. We can sort by card set. Now the problem with that is it doesn't give you every possible card set it could be in. So unless you have every card sorted alphabetically, that's going to be a little difficult to do. So, but we can do by set name. And so we've got definitely our gate crash. The thing is, when you get down to some of these, like Ravnica Remastered, we don't have any Ravnica Remastered, really. We didn't really even mess with that. So you kind of have to go, oh, okay, that's in Guild Pack. And that Dragon's Maze, and that's Guild Pack as well. All right. Jumpstart. Is that Jumpstart only? Because if it's Jumpstart only, we probably don't have it. Core 2019. Oh, yeah. We have it.
Yeah.
We might have it in Double Masters. That's Jumpstart only. And we don't have this. Because we didn't get any of the Jumpstart 2022. Modern Horizons. Yeah, we probably got that. Okay. Rise of the Eldrazi?
I think we might have.
Yeah, we'll see. Kaldheim. I know we've got that. Encroaching Waves. We might have that. I don't think we have another Zulaport Cutthroat. So this is Commander Masters. I think we've got like the original Dominaria version of it, which is a multi-color. Ah, uh, so uh, AR. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, so we go have and yep. So we got that. Bastion of Remembrance. That was in Ikora. Bog.
Not sure.
We will look in the D's when we get to that. Yeah. This I know we have because it's in Commander Legends. We've got prismatic lenses and I think worn power stones everywhere. Let's see. Lord of the Rings. Road of the Siege. Okay. Well, we do have some Lost Caverns. Dom United. All right. Let's see here. Oh. All right. And a bunch of murders at Karlov. Okay. So we have got a big pile. Well, not a big pile. We've got a pile of murders at Karlov Manor. So
I'll take a pile.
all right. So what we need to do with this is you can go ahead and sort them by color. We're not going to be doing a lot with them color-wise, but Sanguine Savior, we have one. Ooh. Just
A clue.
oh, you got a clue?
Yeah. Just. I don't know if novice inspectors on the list.
It might be. Just put it in the white pile.
Okay.
We'll get to those in a moment. All right. I just happened to run across one where I went, oh, well, okay, yeah, I know that one's there. I just saw it. All right. So, what do y'all think of the Murders at Karlov Manor set? A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people say it's really weak.
Oh, I found a rare.
Okay. Well, we'll deal with that in a moment. This is one of the reasons why we don't immediately delete cards out of our list. We put them in the maybe board because that rare might be one of the maybes. I think it may be. Let's see. Let's see here. We have. Okay. These are just lands. Make one land pile.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now, while they're doing that, case of the uneaten feast. Case of the uneaten feast. We have it. And then we can come here and go into it. And then we can get rid of the maybe board category and pop it right back out. Cool. Okay. You okay, bud?
No.
You're all right. Is this all right. You're putting blues with colorless at the moment. And you just put blacks on top of whites.
Um, All right. All right. Did we want escape tunnel? Search your library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield. Tap, then shuffle. Target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked. Turn. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's double check. Definitely these are all blue. We don't need them. We don't need the basics. Let's see, we don't need any of the red. All right. We don't need any of the green. Yeah, I know some of these cards are kind of that's hard to tell apart in some cases. All right. So now, we've got white. We're looking for case of the Gateway Express. See if we've got that.
Case of the Gateway Express. We have it. All right.
Cool.
So you want to do the Case of the Gorgon's Kiss?
Case on Stash Skeleton.
Okay.
Not here.
Okay. So we do not have that. So we will definitely just take that, add it to the maybe board. Cerebral confiscation.
Oh, I did run across a bunch of those. Got it.
Okay. Extract confession. Extract a
I
confession.
don't know.
That's common.
I don't know if we have it or not. We have it.
Okay. Okay. Long goodbye. All right. Okay. No long goodbye.
No long goodbye.
Okay, we'll add that to the maybe board. All right. Persuasive interrogators.
Oh wait. We have this one.
Macabre reconstruction. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Murder.
Oh, I don't know.
Was there a murder in there?
Yeah. There was.
Ah.
There was a murder.
Okay.
Yeah, we have it.
Okay. That's pervasive investigators. Okay. Polygraph orb.
Yeah, we got it. Right there.
Oh, you got both of those? Oh, okay. You didn't get the pervasive investigators.
No, not those.
Interrogators. Okay, so we don't have this.
No, we don't have that.
All right, we'll put that in the maybe board. All right. Slice from the shadows, snarling gorehound, toxin analysis. I know we've got that. We don't have this. I already checked. Undercity eliminator. So those four right there.
Undercity.
We got a pile of okay, there's a toxin analysis. That's a foil. There's an undercity eliminator. Um, Gore. Okay. We don't have the slice from shadows. Why don't we have a slice from shadows? Yeah, there we go. Slice from shadows. It would make sense that we would have it. Okay, so we have all of these. Now, this doesn't mean that we're going to keep all of them in here. We're just getting down to the cards that we definitely have. All right. So, let's get our pile of lands moved here. Oh, hey, Orzhov Gilgate. We'll put that in a moment. Scoured Barrens in a moment. So let's get, oh, there was no, none of those. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. These are sort of, so Wilds of Eldraine, we're looking for Kellen's Light Blade. I think all right. There you go.
Okay.
While we're at it, we can.
I'm going some light blades.
All right. We'll go ahead and take the moment to sort these out. Do you find it therapeutic to just kind of sit and sort some cards and build a deck, that sort of thing?
Words from the audience.
Huh?
Words from the audience.
That was a card that we had thought about putting in there, but had decided against it. The Neva Stalked by Nightmares. Oh, you have even more? Okay. Hand me a chunk of the pile. All right, because I sorted through this stuff really fast. All right.
Okay.
Here's your mom. Uh, she knows that we are streaming, and therefore she calls.
Yeah.
Probably to say, "Oh, I'm on my way home."
Uh-huh.
Uh, Alrighty, there's the white, the blues, the blacks, going all over the place, typing things on my keyboard.
Visitophobia.
No. Okay. Reds, greens, colorless, and multicolors. Yay! All right. This is now sorted. Now this is the Ixalan ones.
Okay.
And that is, I know we had like one or two cards in there, but I think that was, it's Lost Caverns. Oh, no, there's several in there. All right, give me a chunk of the pile. All right.
Okay. So what should we talk about?
Oh, I don't know. What are we talking about? Are we talking about, okay, I'm done with my pile of cards. Not that it's a competition, but I am faster at this because my brain's broken. Say that.
You can say that.
Well, instant assessment of things. Okay. All right. I think Rhino's having a seizure. Okay, we are looking for Aqualine.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
That.
All right. We've got that. We have that. We have. But we've got like the alternate version of this. So let me. It's the whatever the number is on that. 409. That one. Yeah, that one. And we're looking for fanatic offering.
And I have these two.
Okay. All right. Double check that for fanatical offering. I don't think there's any there, but don't know. Don't see it.
No.
Okay. So we will put that into a maybe board. All right. If we scroll up to the top here, let's see how many cards. We're down to 151 cards. Woohoo! We only got 50 more to go to get out of the list.
Wow.
And the thing is, then we still have to balance it out too, because we have a lot of black in this deck, and it's not. This deck really does need to be fairly balanced between the two colors, because of the commander.
Mm.
All right, we
might not finish deck tonight.
Oh, by no means. Shark Signet. I think we wanted a generous gift in there.
Yeah.
Commander Sphere. This is a pile of commandery sort of cards. Liquid Metal Torque. I know that's in there. We say Prophetic Prism? I think we did.
Yeah.
Path to Exile. No, we didn't do that one on purpose. Felwar Stone.
And
there. Okay. Okay. So let us. I want to change this to go back to not set name, but categories multiple. Arcane Signet we have. That is this one right here. Commander Sphere we have. Felwar Stone. All right. Liquid Metal Torque. We've got the regular one. Also have the fancy ones too, but we have that. Soul Ring we have. Okay, it wasn't. We wanted the prismatic lens. All right. Generous gift. That is an instant.
Yeah.
Yeah, instant.
Yeah, instant.
Generous gift. We have that. Okay. So now let's take a look. Out of all of these, let's see here. Vat of Rebirth. Whenever another artifact creature you control is put in the graveyard from the battlefield, put an oil counter on Vat of Rebirth. You remove 4 oil counters and return target card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcerer. So that is one of those that we can probably get out of here. That's it's an uncommon blue.
Yeah.
Wait a second. No, it's uncommon black. Sorry.
No. Yeah. Black.
It's just it's blue in color. So that Rebirth. Do you have one of those? Boom. All right. Let us change this back to set name and see if there is any more Phyrexia 1 since I got the box here. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes I don't understand the sorting in this. Oh, okay. L T W. There's M. I do not see any Phyrexia. Maybe it's based off of shoot right past it. There's Plane Chase. Eldritch. Oh, there it is. Okay, Annihilating Glare and Vivisection Evangelist. Okay. Okay.
Right.
Look for Annihilating Glare, and I will look for Vivisection Evangelist.
And Annihilating Glare.
Annihilating Glare. Okay. All right. So we have that. All right.
Pain. Is it pain to get those out?
Yeah. Vivisection Evangelist. All right. So that's all of our Phyrexia all will be one. All right. Let's see here. Adventures in the Forgotten Realm. Warlock class.
How long have you been streaming?
What?
How long have you been
Hour and a half. So, if we sort this by the color tag. Oh, we need to mark this as half. All right, we have 40 cards out of the color tag. Now, technically, we have the plains and the let's mark that as half, and the swamps have that. We also have the Scoured Barrens. Boom. And we have the Orzhov Guildgate. So we have 62 of the 100 cards. So we can start kind of looking at the balance of things, figure out which direction we need to go. But let's see here. So this one, I was going to find. Word Spark. It is. It just disappeared on me. Oh, Forgotten Realms. Warlock class. I think the Warlock class would be really cool in this deck. And
Alright.
I'll look to see if you can find a Warlock class in there.
Yeah.
Found it. All right. Enchantments. We're kind of getting to the point now where it's like, okay, out of the 14 artifacts, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's pretty reasonable, artifact wise. Creatures, we don't have enough creatures. And we can look for should we do a Kaya's Bane of the Dead? I mean that is a huge cost.
Yeah.
And we already have two. We have two other planeswalkers, and this one's a huge cost planeswalker as well.
I think Kai being dead, probably not.
Okay, what we'll do is we will add this to the maybe board, just in case. All right, not worried about the lands. We pretty much have all those lands. So let's go back to Sydney. Did all Dragon's Maze, Adventures. Eldritch Moon, Phyrexia, Betrayers, Gatecrash, Born, Guild Pack, Planescape. Ikora. Let's take a look at Ikora. We don't have many cards that we do. So we are looking for Bastion of Remembrance. Uh, and Bastion of Remembrance is an uncommon, which means that it's not in that pile. It is in this pile. Bastion of Remembrance. All right. Now, Dire Tactics and neck. I'm thinking that we're going to put this in the maybe board automatically.
Yeah.
I don't know why we even did that in the first place. But Dire Tactics, that seems almost reasonable. Dire Tactics.
I'm gonna square this up.
Okay, you square it up. Innistrad Midnight Hunt. Rite of Obligation. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrificing non-land permanent, exile a target non-land permanent, and you can flash that back. That seems pretty reasonable. There's the Rite of Obligation. Infernal Grasp. That's a destroy. That's basically a murder with losing 2 life. E, F, G, H. Oh, we don't have one. Amazing. We'll put that in the maybe board. All right. We need to get these out of the Ravnica Clue edition. Gate Crash. Oops. Okay, what happened to it? I had a pile of Ravnica. Oh, there it is. Gate Crash. Think. All right. So, Cora, Rise of Eldrazi, Commander Legend. All right. Let's see what we got here. We are looking for Thalys, which I know we've got a bunch of, but she may not be here. Encroaching Wastes. That I don't know. I don't know that we've got this. Uh, okay. Nader's Nightblade. Sure, we've got that. Okay, let's see what we got here now. Kaladesh.
Kaldheim is right in front. Right there. The one with the axe. Yeah. The one with the axe.
The one with the axe? What do you mean the one with the axe? I don't know what the... Okay, Dogged Pursuit. We do not have Dogged Pursuit. Oh, wait a second.
Dodge pursuit.
Dogged.
Dogged.
I was looking in the uncommon. That's why. These are alphabetized. Dogged Pursuit. Puppy Pursuit. Okay, and Ascent of the Worthy. Choose a creature you control until end of turn. All damage that would be dealt to creatures you control is dealt to that creature instead. Return target creature from your graveyard with a flying counter on it. Ancient Warrior, in addition to its other types. All right. That is Ascent of the Worthy. Alrighty. Well, only one from Kamigawa. Each opponent loses 1 life. You gain 1 life. Exile the saga, then return it transformed. Menace. Okay, this doesn't make sense. Because it all right, we're not going to do that one. Okay, we can look for Bro.
Bro, man.
Yeah. The thing is, oh, there's the list. We've got to go through and we've got a lot of black in this deck. If we come down here to the bottom here, this outside is the black pips. We got to get rid of more black pips. You know, our producers are evened up, but we got to get rid of black cards. And oops, darn it all, wrong direction. So creature wise, I mean, we've got a lot of multicolored creatures. we need to take a hard look at some of the. I mean, we've got 42 creatures listed here. Um, uh, um,
So,
Basilica Screecher. I'm sure we have that. We probably have a Blind Hunter. We've got quite a lot of these things. Cryptolith Fragment. I'm sure we got Cruel Celebrant, Corpse Knight. Those things. Like the Corpse Knight is, yeah. That's in Core Set 2020. Okay, what's going on here? I think we might need to reload. Okay. Let's go back to categories multiple. All right, let's see here. There's our creatures. So, pretty certain we have Corpse Knight right here. Might even be on top. Yep, there's one on top. Cruel Celebrant. That was in War of the Spark. Yeah, Cruel Celebrant is kind of like a Zulu Cutthroat.
but it includes planeswalkers as well.
Yeah. So, Cruel Celebrant. Sure we don't want to do that? Okay.
I'm not sure about that guy.
Well,
I mean, yeah, it's a one drop, but
whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard from play, you may have target opponent lose 1 life. Pretty cool.
yeah.
That's any artifact,
Mm-hmm.
including theirs, including treasure tokens. Oh, you want to play treasures? Fine. I'm going to play Disciple of the Vault. It's a $1.29 card because of that. Okay. Now you understand why it's a good card. Okay. Your clues. Okay. This is definitely one that we want to have. I don't know if we have it, but see. DIS, right?
Um, yeah, NDIS.
We have Disciple of Deceit, and we have Disciple of Teysa Strata. So we don't have that one in particular there. But, I mean, it is a common card, and we do have another place where we put Rodent. That is the